Right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 429. Now, last week, man, I said that I was going to return here in the shadows, another horror review. Yeah, Steven Spielberg, you know, people better stay out the water. Every single hint I threw out last week. Yeah, here we are, man. This is Jaws, 1975. Yes, finally covering Jaws. I mean, back when what year was that? What season was that? Back when I covered Deep Blue Sea, I think I said something about covering Jaws. I don't know. I don't even remember. But yeah, anyway, yeah, here we are, man. Jaws, 1975. You know, Roy, Roy Scheider, um, the Bond villain himself, Robert Shaw, and then we got Richard Dreyfuss in this movie, and Lorraine Gray, and Murray Graham, I think his name is. You know, but yeah, just name a few. But yeah, this movie though, this was like make or break for Spielberg. Make or break for him. I mean, you know, if it wasn't for this movie, he probably would not have a career right now. I mean, you know, yeah, it was a tough task to get this movie done because the animatronic shark they used for the movie, damn thing could barely work. So you know, so yeah, a lot was on the line for the greatest director of all time. So yeah, it happened though. Everything. You know, it was tough, but hey, they worked it out. Spielberg got his movie. He got his career. Close Encounters, E.T. A whole bunch of others that came along afterwards. The greatest director of all time. That's him. So yeah, man, I tell you, this is make or break for him. And yeah, when he did this shit, you know, he made a classic, an instant classic. You know, yeah, this is the horror go to of the summer. You know, so yeah, I tell you, man, I tell you, this was yeah, this movie, yeah, hell of a thrill ride to watch, man. Yeah, it's kind of a, it was no, not exactly a hell of a thrill ride, but a suspenseful thrill ride, I mean, hell, we didn't even see the shark until halfway into the movie. Halfway into the movie, but yeah, they built it up to that moment. They built it up to that jump scare when Brody was chucking all the chum into the water. Yeah, he was chucking that chum into the water, and then the shark comes up out of the water. Surprise, Chief Brody. Scared him to death almost. And then yeah, we get that famous line: "We're gonna need a bigger boat." So yeah, I tell you, man. Yeah, halfway through, but this movie had a great start. I mean, a great start. Yeah, the girl doing the late night swim. She was she was asking her boyfriend to come into the water with her. Yeah, and this fool, he fell asleep on the beach. She's in the water swimming. Next thing she know, she getting pulled, and then just jerked around back, back and forth, side to side. Yeah, she was under a shark attack. All right, So yeah, I tell you, man. Yeah, yeah, an unseen force, getting you, pulling at you, shaking you around, you know. Yeah, this was a great monster movie. I tell you that. Yeah, this is a great monster movie. Yeah, when they found out that it was a great white shark, and when we finally get to see the shark, oh yeah, it is a big son of a bitch. I mean, damn, this shark was one great white son of a bitch. You know, Jesus Christ, man, this thing, yeah, yeah, but yeah. What they used to beat it though? How did they beat it? First they had to, you know, they tried to uh, uh, lure, yeah, to try to lure it out, using barrels like these big flotation barrels, Yeah, they tried to get it out, but then yeah, Richard Dreyfuss's character, Hooper, a marine biologist, you know, he suited up and went into a and he got lured into a shark cage, and he had this big ass syringe that was loaded with strychnine. He tried to poison this some bitch. So yeah, he was under there with the poison. But yeah, that damn shark though, that shark came at him. You know, he came at him. You know, yeah, the shark cage. Supposed to be shark proof. Hell, not for this shark. Yeah, this shark, broke the damn cage. Scared Hooper so much. He dropped the syringe. He's laying on the sea floor. Broke the cage. But yeah, Hooper he escaped, swims out. He's laying low. Literally, he's laying low underwater. In the underwater in the around the seabed, while the shark goes up, attacks the boat and take out Quint. Robert Shaw's character takes him out. Yeah, this guy, yeah, he's supposed to be a professional shark hunter. Yeah, he got knowledge and everything. Yeah, hell, at one point he even shared a little scary story about how he caught a shark. But yeah, with this big son of a bitch though, with this big great white son of a bitch, this sucker, crippled the boat. Yeah, and yeah, poor Quint, man. He tried to hold on, but yeah, the glove slipped out of Brody's hand, and yeah, he slides into the shark's mouth, and yeah, man, half of him is just gone. Okay, half of him is just gone. Man, next thing you know, yeah, the shark pulled Quint right under. Half of them is gone, the rest of them, no more. So yeah, Chief Brody, man, hell. Yeah, the shark went back after Chief Brody, Yeah, he got the scuba diver tank, chucked that into the shark's mouth, climbed up to the crow's nest. Yeah, he had a rifle in his hand, fired a few shots, you know. Then he had a nice little clear shot at the tank. Yeah, throw out that cool ass line. Yeah, smile, you son of a. Yeah, he fired that shot. Blew that shark up, boy. Some bitch is gone. Yes. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes. Without this movie, hell, you wouldn't have any crazy ass shark movies that you got nowadays. Oh man, without this movie coined the phrase blockbuster because people were literally waiting around the block trying to get a piece of this movie with their own eyes. Back in 1975, this movie coined the phrase blockbuster. So yeah, man, I tell you, yeah, one of the highest grossing movies of all time until Star Wars beat it 2 years later. And yeah, I tell you, man, yeah, Jaws, yeah, the quintessential shark movie, the go-to horror movie of the summer, you know, especially during 4th of July weekend. So yeah, you know, great suspenseful opening, hell of a a thrilling ending. Yeah, man, I tell you. Yeah, I tell you, yeah, it gives you a nice little. It gives you a lot of realism too. I mean, hell, you know, with this final confrontation between between man and shark, you know, it went against the cliche of destroying the monster at night. But yeah, night or day, this shit really, the fight really worked though. It really worked, you know. So yeah, I tell you, yeah, and yeah, another bit of realism. Yeah, the beachgoers in this movie. The beachgoers, average everyday Joes, average everyday Joes. Not one of those cats were attractive. Not like what you will see on the episode of Baywatch. I tell you that, man. Okay, yeah, you watch Baywatch. Everybody is perfectly beautiful, But with this movie, just average beachgoers, Yeah, you saw flawed, hanging skin. You know, you saw people that wasn't in shape. But yeah, but yeah, that's normal everyday beach going right there. You know, yeah, we saw real people. You know, so yeah, this movie though, yeah, very authentic, very unique. Yeah, hell of a thrill ride for you to experience, man. Great horror, great horror. Something that yeah, something for the greatest horror ever done. The greatest horror. It's something for the greatest director of all time to deliver to you, and we all loved it for it. And we all loved him for it. Yeah, this movie, straight up 5 out of 5. Man. Straight up 5 out of 5. Jaws, 1975. You know, you know, had 3 sequels. The second one, okay. Third one, we don't talk about the third one or the fourth one for that matter. Okay, we don't talk about it in some circles. But yeah, this movie Jaws, 1975, man, 5 out of 5. That's my horror review, and I'm sticking to it. Now next week, man, next week, Kurt Russell. He and his brother Billy Baldwin, they're fighting fires, and they're fighting each other. So yeah, you keep it locked right here for that. Check out this shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is off.